Swapna ma'am here. How are you all doing? Now ma'am is very happy because nowadays we are meeting up through our online classes, isn't it? And we are learning and exploring a lot. Today ma'am is here with some extra information which you all always seek, right? And this is little bit interesting too. Why ma'am has chosen this video to talk about this? Because this is practically not possible to discuss through our online classes. What is that? Yes, it's about our natural resource, and that is a renewable one. What is that? Geothermal energy. I know you all heard this name, geothermal energy, right? We have discussed about it. Now, ma'am will discuss few more extra points that can be considered as our going further stage. We will be doing in going further stage. Usually we do investigation and research, right? So, ma'am will tell you few extra information. Okay, what is geothermal energy? Geothermal energy. The name itself says, what is geo? Geo means earth and thermal means heat. Okay. So, geothermal energy is the heat energy from hot rocks present inside the earth. For that, we call it as geothermal energy. It's a renewable resource, okay? So, it produces hot springs and later we can use it for producing electricity, okay? Now, ma'am will talk about advantages of geothermal energy. Yeah, as discussed, it's a renewable energy source that will last for many years. Children, believe me, now this geothermal energy, because it's a new form of energy, it has received the attention of the whole world because it has reserves than what we use and it lasts for many years, okay? Now, next is it doesn't depend on the weather changes. For example, other renewable sources like solar and wind energy, it depends on the climate. Solar energy will not work when it is a rainy day, isn't it? But this will work at any weather condition. Next, it's more environmentally friendly because other things depends on the fuels like coal, petroleum, natural gas, and it emits more pollution. But this is comparatively produces less pollution. Okay. Next, but what are the disadvantages of geothermal energy? It is location specific. We cannot keep any geothermal plant in locations where that energy source is not available. Okay. Next is sometimes it may trigger some environmental problems like earthquakes, flood. Okay. Next, it is expensive, and the last one is it's need to be properly managed to maintain its sustainability. Hope you all remember the word sustainability. We have discussed in our previous video and as well as in our online classes, using it for a long time. Okay. Next, ma'am will discuss about how do we get it. From where do we get this geothermal energy? One is natural process like volcano eruption, and the second one is through geothermal power plants where we will drill and put up the pipes up to the rock, hot rock which is there inside the earth, and from there we will take out the steam, hot steam, and which will make the turbine rotate and produce electricity. Okay. Now we will concentrate more on the natural process which is volcano eruption. This is the most interesting part. What is volcano? And ma'am will show you one experiment which is ever time favorite of everyone. Science experiment, volcano eruption. Okay. What is volcano? Okay. I will tell you. Volcano. This is the volcano model ma'am has made. Okay. I have made it out of wheat flour. Okay. Now children, over to the process. How did ma'am make this volcanic model. I have done this one day before because it need to get set, dry for the process to happen. Regarding the volcano and volcano eruption. What is volcano? Volcano is a mountain or a hill which is having a wide opening at the top, and it produces, during eruption, it produces hot lava, some pieces of rocks and some dust materials, ashes, etc. Okay. Now, why we are learning about volcano and why we are calling it as a natural resource? Because this volcanoes produces and it forms some landforms like islands. For example, Hawaiian Islands in Pacific Ocean. It is formed out of this volcanic eruption. Can you believe it? And one more example is Indonesia. Indonesia, we call it as volcano country because there are many islands formed out of this volcano eruption. So we can call it as a natural resource, isn't it? Next one is, it provides us with a clean energy, that is nothing else, geothermal energy. This geothermal energy can be tapped and we can generate electricity. Okay, and it produces some hot springs. And during ancient days in Rome, Japan and all, people were using these hot springs for bathing and they were considering it as having medicinal value. Okay. And next, I will show you the experiment how to do the volcano eruption. For that, we need a volcano model. Okay. I have made out of atta floor. You can even use plaster of Paris or mud. Okay, then I have kept a plastic bottle, or you can keep a glass bottle or whatever. It is having a wide opening at the top. Okay, then we need vinegar, baking soda and red food color mixed with water and 4 to 5 drops of dishwash soap. Okay, now I will show you the chemical reaction, what is happening when I am mixing all this up. This acid and base will react and it will produce carbon dioxide, and let us see how the lava is produced when we are mixing all this up. First, I am just putting 2 tablespoons of baking soda into this. Okay. Exactly 2 tablespoons of baking soda. Okay. Now let me pour. Children, I'm sure when you see the reaction happening, your eyes will be wide open and you will be so excited. You need to fill this bottle almost 3/4. Okay, more than half with this red color water mix. Okay, now the most exciting part is going to happen. Ma'am is going to add this. It's going to be really messy. Okay, ma'am is going to add this vinegar to this. Let's see what's going to happen. Let's see what's going to happen. Oh, it's fizzing out. See? See, can you see the molten lava coming out? Yay! I know you'll be more excited to see this. Can you see the volcano eruption? Wow! Yes. Now this is how. Hope you will enjoy this. And I want you to try this out at home. But be careful, children. I want your parents to be around you when you are doing this. Okay. Now the last thing, I want to ask you few questions. Few tasks are there for you. First one, do we have any island or islands formed out of volcanic eruption in our country? Find out. Next, name few islands formed in Indonesia out of volcano eruption. Okay, that's it for the day, children. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Try out this experiment at home. Bye.